Welcome, this is your friend Holland Timmins, otherwise known as the Connoisseur, and today we'll be looking at the 2-disc special edition of The Adventures of Robin Hood, 1938, starring Errol Flynn and Olivia de Havilland. This is the other big Technicolor film of the 30s, other than The Wizard of Oz. This movie stars Errol Flynn, like I said, in his most iconic role of Robin Hood, and Olivia de Havilland in a very lovely role. This movie is based off of the Robin Hood legends and ballads of old, along with a sprinkling of Howard Pyle's The Merry Adventures of Robin Hood. This movie has a lot of action, adventure, and swashbuckling, and sword fights, and character development. It's all really great. Maid Marian starts out hating Robin Hood, but ultimately ends up growing to love him and falling in love with him. It's very similar to Thorin Oakenshield and Bilbo, how Thorin Oakenshield in the movies starts out not really liking Bilbo, but eventually becomes Bilbo's friend. It's a very common trope in Hollywood to have that. The main opponent for Robin Hood is Sir Guy of Gisborne, and not the Sheriff of Nottingham. The Sheriff of Nottingham is more of a bumbling oaf who's there for comedic relief. That's probably due to the production code. You couldn't have, corrupt law enforcement officials, so they probably had Sir Guy take the place of the Sheriff. I find that the end sword fight between Sir Guy and Robin is really spectacular. If you pay attention, it actually helped inspire the Episode 3 fight, Revenge of the Sith, between Anakin and Obi-Wan. They have very similar sword fighting maneuvers in both fight scenes. This is a really great film, a classic. I would highly recommend it if you're into Robin Hood or Errol Flynn. I would say this is probably the best Robin Hood film ever made so far. We will see about the new 2018 one, but for some reason I doubt it will surpass this one. I will continue doing Robin Hood reviews for the immediate future. Expect more Robin Hood reviews. One more thing. This is Stan the Man Lee's favorite Errol Flynn movie, as it is mine. Stan Lee always said his favorite movie was one starring Errol Flynn, but he never specified in any of his other interviews which Errol Flynn movie it was. So when I met Stan Lee, I quickly asked him a question, and it turns out Robin Hood is his favorite Errol Flynn movie, as it is mine. About a year before she died, I did write Olivia de Havilland a lovely letter expressing my admiration for her. Granted, I had only seen her in Captain Blood and The Adventures of Robin Hood. I don't even know if she read the letters, but I'm glad I sent them. Anyway, I will talk to you guys later, and if you can, check out this film.